got a lot of time, which we didn't on Bay. That's weird.
All right, we're live again.
So the signal just went. That could be because of the buildings. It's just stuff you know. This is the first. This is the first day you're using it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it could be. You know, just keep it in mind. Moonwalk,
That was my moonwalk.
eh? I got some SCIU, Service Employee International. You even
See
fighting
the
for justice.
battery? You just press this button and
Uh-huh.
hold it, and it should come up. Blue light should come up on it here in a second. See, that means when you see the three lights, it's
Uh-huh.
fully charged, the battery pack, and
Nice.
it drops down one light as the charge
You
goes.
know, even if you get the XP, 18,000 I'm a firm believer is you can never, ever, 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 ever have too much power when it comes to batteries. That even if you have the XP, I'd also bring this.
Well, I've got on order. I've got two internal batteries, extra batteries. I just haven't got them yet. I was hoping to have them for today, but didn't happen. So
So can you be live streaming and the battery's running low on the Android and just plug it in without stopping, or no?
this, yes, the external, yes. And when you turn it on, it'll just take over and start charging
Nice.
the internal battery.
So whatever you're getting out of this, it's double that because it's also charging.
Right. So
Yeah.
right now we're turning on Avenue Road.
Well, it's Avenue Road north of Bloor. It's University. We're going back down University. That's Queens Park right there. The north lawn of Queens Park. Yar.
There's a good view of the CN Tower in the distance.
Yar. And Queens Park.
So once again, for those of you, if you just joined us, just to recap, we've been marching with the Ontario Federation of Labour on this their day of action against the government budget cuts and austerity. It started at Queen's Park with a rally, which we also were there to live stream. You can watch it on our Ustream channel. And right now we're
Civilianmedia.org.
and right now we're in the middle, well, probably not quite the middle of the march, and we're on our way back to Queen's Park.
And we're walking down University. Because University at Bloor turns into Avenue Road. And then briefly around Queens Park, it turns into Queens Park Circle. Whatever.
And also for those that don't know, this is Shanger of the Occupy Toronto live stream media team.
Sometimes strangely referred to as Sir Yar a lot. I don't know, eh? Yar.
And you can also follow us on Twitter at, if you're on Twitter, we are at Civilian Media. So you can follow us there on Twitter, and there we will post whenever we are live streaming live. As well, if you want, you can also go to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/civilian media.
Yar.
And we will also soon have a page up on YouTube as well. It's not up yet, but it will be up soon, hopefully. And how's the stream for everybody? I just got a message from Trixie79 saying the stream's choppy and the video's freezing a lot. Uh, can anybody else out there let me know how their video is going?
I was going to mention that.
If it is getting choppy, I may have to restart the stream.
Okay,
So just let me know, folks, how the stream is for you.
I was going to mention that. Okay, you're streaming at 1080p right now, right?
I don't think Ustream allows 1080p streaming. The phone will do 1080p, but it doesn't. I don't think
Ah,
Ustream.
so what is your resolution that you're streaming from?
That I'm not sure.
Okay, because what we found on Occupy Toronto one, even though we could go to 1080p or even 2K, um, that we never set it over 400 by whatever it is, right? But because we find that if we upres it more, some people with older computers have the freezing and lagging problem, or choppiness, another word for it. So it's a matter of just checking the settings and making sure it's not over 400 by, well, doesn't matter because it's 16.9, so 400 by whatever, the smaller number. Um, just one thing to think about. But that's usually if people have older computers. Most people have newer computers, and that 400 resolution is just beautiful. I would love to tweak it to 6 or 700,
Yeah,
but
because I did do streaming tests for the. It's a 3G connection, right? So
hmm
actually it's about 3.5G.
hmm
And I did do tests on it before today, and it seemed like the stream was pretty smooth. So it
but
may
that
be.
was on your computer
Yeah, that was on my computer, which is brand new. So
and high end and all
so
souped up. Vroom, vroom, vroom,
so
vroom.
yeah, it could very well be the individual PCs,
Yeah.
older PCs,
Um, or the ones with lower RAM and
because I
motherboard
don't
gigahertz
I don't
stuff.
have anybody else in the chat saying that the stream's choppy. So yeah,
And if it is, one thing they could do that always helps is just refresh the page. If it is choppy or
yeah,
lag,
that's good advice. If the stream does get choppy, just hit F5 to refresh the page, and a lot of times that will clean it up and make it a little smoother.
yeah.
And if you're watching us on our Ustream page, you can also view our streams on our website, which is civilianmedia.org.
That Sorry.
Also on the site, we have photos we've taken from different events, not just in Toronto, but from basically all over. And we also have other feeds there as well, other live feeds from other civilian journalists. So once again, for those just joining, we're in the middle of the Ontario Federation of Labour March in downtown Toronto. This is the march against government cuts and austerity. And right now, I believe we're heading back to Queen's Park, which is the provincial buildings for Ontario. Before this march began, there was a rally there on the lawn at Queen's Park. We live streamed that as well. You can see that on our Ustream page. It should all be archived there for your viewing. And right now I am running off of an external battery, which is charging my phone battery here. So we should be
So
good
will
for
it?
the rest of this march for
So will
battery
that
power.
external battery fully charge your phone battery? One would figure it would.
It would if the phone was off,
Ah,
but because the phone's on, it's also using the battery at the same time.
and we're live streaming.
Right. And
I
we
guess
know,
if you were just using it as a regular phone, it'd be fine.
well,
Well,
you,
it's good to see how fully a charge it is when the external battery's drained. as a test and keep mental notes.
Just for an example, I got a message on the phone that said you have 5% battery life left, and that was a little ways back. And I just got another message that says you now have 6% battery life left. So that goes to show that it is charging the phone.
That's slow because we've gone at least 20, 30 minutes.
Well, I say as long as it keeps it up and running.
No, 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 no. It's running it, but it doesn't. It seems like most of it is spent running.
I
I'm just
think I
thinking out loud,
yeah, I
and
think it's a
and small percentage charging it.
I think when you're running it at the same time, when you have the phone on at the same time, it basically trickle charges the phone and runs off the battery.
But it's interesting that you said 5% or you were lower because when we're live streaming with
Actually, I think I got down to as low as 3% before I plugged the external battery in.
yeah, because with our main laptop we've been using since day one, because this is day 190 of Occupy Toronto, the start of week 28. What I found with our laptop is, for some strange reason, uh, if the battery life gets to 9%, it automatically shuts off because Procaster needs enough of whatnot. And
Yeah, luckily phones don't do that.
well, that's it's interesting. And but I love Procaster. I mean, Occupy movement mostly live stream through livestream.com servers and Ustream because they're the most Occupy friendly. Oh, the buses are all lined up. So I don't know if this seems like the end of the rally back at Queens Park because we're at the west side of Queens Park Circle on University, and there's a line of buses there. So it appears that the march is done, and it appears that people are just going to their designated buses back to wherever in southern Ontario they were from.
But of course, the march goes back there for we don't know how far.
Well, we will know soon enough.
So we're gonna stay with it, of course, until it's completely over. The other way. That way. It was scheduled that the rally in March was scheduled to run from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and now do you have the time change?
It is probably, I say, at least six. It is 5:20.
So right now it's 5:20 p.m. So
So if you're in Manitoba, it's 4:20. So you know what to do.
there you go.
Can I change the place with you? Can I change the place with you? Sorry, I'm next in line. We just keep go through.
Yeah. So the rally is now officially ended for us. Look at all those buses. Too deep. You might want to go up there and see at that entrance just to see how long the line is, because it was pretty long way ahead of us.
Okay, so we're back at Queens Park right now, and it's just the march is just finishing up. For those of you just joining us, we've been live streaming the rally and march of the Ontario Federation of Labour. It's the Ontario Federation of Labour Day of Action against government austerity and budget cuts.
Oh, it's the one way back there.
Look, see, you can catch the bus with their snow coming.
So we're just gonna stay with the march here till the end of the line. actually tweeted out a panoramic picture. You can take panoramic pictures with the phone.
360,
Yeah,
and then people can move it around wherever they want.
I don't know if they can do that or
I
not,
think they can with those pictures.
yeah, I tweeted out a panoramic picture on civilian media, Twitter,
Yes, I
and
heard about that. I don't know how it's.
actually let me
I'm a
see if
photographer
it's here.
turned filmmaker, and I'm trying to see how the hell. I know that there's 360 cameras, but in the old days with 35 millimeter neg, but it's all one flat thing. But this, I think, from what I understand with the 360 snapshots, most of them, you can then move around at your will. But how does it do it? Because you must have a camera on there and on this side, right? You got two cameras, right?
Yeah, let's
Want me
see
to hold
here.
it while you're doing it? And this is the end of the rally. The buses, the police, and the cars raring to take over the streets. Look at those cars. They're raring. They're like, okay, get out! What the
Here's the
hell?
panoramic shot.
Wow. I love technology. How it does it, I don't know. But look at those cars. They're just raring and itching. Okay.
You don't even say hi. What you doing then? Crying just like that.
So once again, I did take earlier. I took a panoramic shot from the rally at Queens Park. You can see that if you go to our Twitter at civilian media. I tweeted out a panoramic shot of the rally earlier. So it looks like we're at the end of the march.
This is Shana.
Hi.
I'm her nonna.
Nice to
I'm
meet
her
you.
nonna. Were you here the whole time at
So what we're going to do right now is we're just going to walk around as the crowd slowly dissipates here. As I was saying earlier, is there was at the start of the rally probably 5,000 people, maybe more, here at Queens Park. There's all of the buses that brought all the different unions here to Queens Park from all over Ontario.
Dave Nolan? Dave Nolan. Hey, 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 Nonna. Come to see Nonna.
And it looks like some of the buses are starting to leave now. However, we will continue to stream live for a little while longer. I may hand off the stream to Shanger here shortly because I really have to use the washroom.
It's Shana proof.
Shanger, I'm going to go over here to stream
Okay.
for a minute. sign there. It says more cowbell, less Dalton. And union workers won the Stanley Cup. And here is the QP 966 bus. Just going by. And there you have the Ontario Legislature building, also known as Queen's Park. Hey, Boogie Rems, what's going on? A big roar to you too, Boogie Rems. Okay, we're going to try and cross the street here without getting hit by one of these Labor Federation buses or cars.
And I go, I know. One of these days she'll say hello back to me or what.
Okay, folks, so it looks like the rally is basically over now, so I'm going to shut down the stream. I want to say thank you to all the viewers who joined us today. You've been watching the Ontario Federation of Labour Day of Action against government austerity and cuts. Today, just to recap, today we had a rally as well as a march, and the rally was at Queen's Park. And for those of you not from Ontario, Queen's Park is the parliament for Ontario, for the provincial parliament for the province of Ontario. There was a rally out front of the parliament earlier today, and then there was a march as well. At the peak, there were probably 5,000 plus people here, consisting mostly of union members from across Ontario. As you can see in the back, or in the stream there now, in the distance you can see all of the buses which bust all of the different labor unions here to the rally. They're all leaving right now. So I'm going to shut the stream down and let the phone charge up a little bit so that I have some phone to use on my way home. And just to let everyone know, we will be live streaming next on May the 5th. That's a Saturday. That's Saturday, May the 5th. Will be our next live broadcast. We will be live streaming from the Global Marijuana March. Once again, that's May 5th. We will be live streaming from the Global Marijuana March. So once again, one last time, you've been watching civilianmedia.org. If you would like, you can follow on Twitter at Civilian Media. And you can also check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/civilian media. If you follow us on Twitter, you'll see when all of our streams are live. Whenever we are live streaming, it is posted to our Twitter account. So that's a good way to find out when we are live. And as for now, I'll leave you with this lovely picture of the Ontario Parliament. So once again, thank you for watching, everyone. And hopefully everyone has a great weekend. So long for now.